Hey, Shalom. Kahalal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Baha, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yaaki that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is Amathia from the GMS Dallas camp. And wanted to just go into a quick lesson. Came out here to the park, wind blowing extremely hard. So just said I'll jump into the whip and, just do a quick lesson. As we seeing what's going on here during the presidential election with Joe Biden and Donald Trump, which Joe Biden is basically now deemed the president-elect. They're saying that Trump won't secede, or he hasn't seceded yet to his defeat, because I guess he's still trying to say something that's going on as far as the ballots being checked and things like that. Which we see what's going on, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? We see that it's division that has came about, because when you have these presidents, you have different phases of what they're going to bring to the table, right? They, like, for matter of fact, let's get a scripture here before we get started, all right? Because you have President, what's the name? Obama. Obama, what did he bring forth? Did he help with you so-called Black, Latinos, or Native Americans, and which is the nation of Israel? We are scattered throughout the four corners and amongst the other heathens, because you are who your father is as you go through the lineage. But did Obama help anything for you guys? No. What did he bring forth? Equality for who? For LBGTQs, for lesbian, gays, trans. He brought forth liberty for them. Okay, brought forth equality for them. He didn't do nothing for you, Jakes. All right, he didn't do nothing for you, Jakes. But let me see here. This is think to be a good. No, I know what I'm looking for here. This is Daniel, okay? This is Daniel 8:25. All right. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hands. Now this is going into Esau, all right, and Esau who rules the world today, because what it says in the scriptures is Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. You can read Second Ezra 6. You can go into Second Ezra 9 that goes into measuring the time, which we do here, and we through the scripture we know where we're at through in these times, because what are we in? We in what? We in the spirit of prophecy. That is in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. When you dwell in the house of the Lord, you dwell in prophecy, especially in these times. All right? And we're seeing prophecy jump off the page, where Apostle Tahar deemed what? This year to be the year of prophecy. And we see that. And who put the spirit on him? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Father, Yahweh Shai is the Son. He's the firstborn. But Esau is through his policies, okay, all right, and things like that. He's trying to, he's doing what he can to have his enterprise to continue his empire, all right. So it says, and through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hands, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He said, by peace shall destroy many. And how is he going to destroy many by peace? Okay, that dude Van, the CNN guy, bald head, wear glasses. He said that he can be a better father now. Now people don't have to go to the stores and see where you gonna have people that may show their racism towards you. He wants you to put that racism back in and keep it in your heart, for one day it can blow up and you can go in and just do a full massacre, a full killing of Jake. That's what he wants, okay? He don't want nobody to let you know their true colors, which that was the following of Trump. Trump just let you know what it is, Even though he's a devil, hey, you can only look say, okay, I see what you're saying. You understand, you know that, you're not, I'm not riding with you, you know. So Trump is okay with division, which this is the time we're in. Now, Biden comes in the same, the same undercover, same form, but it's undercover. He want to talk to you smoothly. He want to, you know what I'm saying, rub your back, get you comfortable. Then he's gonna stab you in the back. With Trump, he's just gonna come all out in front of you and say, "I'm finna go ahead and stab you," right? So, like you said, by peace, because you have our people crying. You have I saw on social media where you had people saying where their children don't have to go through this 4 more years of hell. Like, things getting better in 2021. Think it's gonna be all good. Peace is gonna be upon Babylon the Great. But by peace, let's go. What he said shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. So he's gonna stand up against the prince of princes in due time, right? When Yahweh Shai come, when you read in 2nd Ezra 13, he's gonna come through the fathership in the band of angels. He's gonna that's when they're gonna be fighting in World War III amongst each other. Then he's gonna go and fight Yahweh Shai. But before that, what is this bringing all about? This is what's coming forth to that's what to come, which is to come, right? But like I said, we finna go through things where our people are gonna think they're in good case with Biden getting in office, but he's a sheep in wolf's clothing. Where Trump said, "I'm just gonna walk out here as a wolf and just show you who I am." Biden, I mean, you got a pedophile that's pushing forth your policies throughout a whole nation. And people might say, "Oh, no." Come on now. You don't see, if you can just Google the things that this guy had rubbed and kissed him. He's too, come on, creepy. He's too creepy. He's a damn devil. He finna push forth mandatory mask. He reached out to said he's gonna reach out to the governors, to the mayors, and talk to them about putting a mandate, on masks. Just constantly wearing masks. In some places it's a little more comfortable, but you have places, kind of in the West and things like that, where that they're actually, you can't really get out the car without having a mask on. And then you have these dumbass people in the world that's pushing forth. They see you, they'll get offended. "Hey, where's your mask?" Do you see how divided this country is? And he's finna push it so smoothly, when you realize it, you can be like, "Damn, you already got this knife halfway in my back, Joe." That's what's gonna happen. Because he's gonna come by peace, and he's gonna be destroying many. But you gotta think, Trump ain't conceded yet. So, all right, so let me go here. Because, so you have basically two different candidates, all right, Trump and Biden, that's going to end up taking you to the same, basically to the same destination where they want to lead you here in America. They want to lead you to a one world government. How are they going to do that? Like I say, Joe go through smoothly, but he's going to still pursue that same objective as well as Trump. It seems like Trump was too much of a combative, I guess. But hey, if you look at Biden is a lifelong politician. I'm sure they molded him as kids, as they did with Clinton, as they did with Bush. All these guys grew up in the same organization, with the Skulls and Bones and all these different organizations, right? And they still use the Jakes, these Jakes, celebrities and all that. That basically some of these come from the boule, things like that. But like I say, just long as they get you under their wing and get something on you, they can push you. They're gonna force you to push forth their agenda, right? right, but like I said, hey, you have Trump. He just go out and push forward and let you know. Where you have Biden, he more try to come at you with smooth things. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Psalm 55, around the 21st verse. But let me get this here. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is Psalms 55. Okay. It's lucky. 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So Joe said he's gonna build America back up again. All right. Then you have Kamala Harris as his running mate. Well, basically the vice president elect. She don't like you niggas. She don't want to be considered the first black woman. She want to be considered the first woman vice president in the White House, but she don't want to be considered the first black woman. Now you're gonna have these jakes pushing, and when you go look at you go look at her background or her track record, she done put a lot of you niggas in jail. You know, for a lot of minor stuff, right? But you know, hey, you want someone to speak to you smooth, but yet that's your enemy. That's what a lot of you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, especially you nigger women, all right? He make you feel like you have power, but he's gonna take that power. He's gonna take that power away from you. He pushed the so-called black man out the house. And hey, feel like you've been having power so long, but you don't got power, but none over these your men, because he want the Jake men to be pushed down so low, so he put you above them. You unjust balance in the household, okay? Unjust weight is an abomination. So if you don't supposed to be ready and proud to, or saying you want to be like this person, you want to be like this man, because this is the damn devil that you're looking at. But things are about to pop off. Things are about to go down. All right, so I want to get another one here. This is things are about to go down. You finna see a lot of people that's gonna, like, say, now it's finna change. They are not gonna be in good case. But they feel like everything is good now because Biden is in office. Now they saying, okay, it's finna go back to Obama. It's finna go back to more LGBTQ. No, it's an agenda for each one of them. Obama brought the LGBTQs equality, or to be more outspoken, to bring it here in Babylon. Then you had, like I say, Trump to come in to do what? To bring forth the vision, which they have all did their jobs. You know, did your job. Now you finna have Biden finna come in here and push forth the agenda of, because where we at? We're in the time of the mark of the beast. All right, we're in the time of the mark of the beast. This is I want to go to Sirach. This is Sirach 12 and 11, and it reads, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Like I say, Biden is just coming with as a wolf in sheep clothing. Where Trump showed you that he I don't need this sheep outfit. So that's what you Jake want to hear, Psalm 65 and 21. You want to hear those smooth things, but he's gonna bring forth destruction upon you, so-called black Latinos and Native Americans. What is that? Where he's George Gaston. That's what I'm thinking about. To preserve what's going here in life, because like it says in the scripture, he gonna if there'll be no flesh left, you don't take this man out of power. Roughly paraphrasing. So what do you have to do? You got to get him, push him out the seat, because he got the same agenda no matter who's in there. He's gonna push forth his different phases. All right, we supposed to measure the time diligently, because we know Esau at the end of the world and Jacob at the beginning that followeth. Okay. Second Ezra 9, we measuring the time. Second Ezra 6. Okay. It's going into, like you said, with Jacob and Esau, right? Jacob at the end of the world and Esau at the beginning of it that followeth. This is the time we're in. All right. Matter of fact, this is Second Ezra 6 verse 9. You know what? I'm gonna read verse 7. It says, and this is Ezra. He's speaking to the angel, and let's get it. Second Ezra 6 and 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of that time, and when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, Jacob unto Esau were born of him. Jacob's hand held the heel of Esau. So you can read about that in Genesis 25. Okay. And it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, hey, we're in those times, okay? We're in those times. But Jake, they're going to keep doing with that Matthew 24, as well as, I believe that's Luke 19, where they're going to be as the days of Noah and the days of a lot. They're going to be partying. They're going to be marrying. Because what they're doing now, partying in the streets because of the victory for the Democratic Party presidential elect Joe Biden. They think they're at a good case. 2 Thessalonians 5 and 3. Right? Matter of fact, let's get that. Have we got that already? I said 2 Thessalonians. I think it's First Thessalonians 5 and 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Then we just read that. And our people think they're a good case. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay? So what's going to happen is you're going to have these constant celebrations, this partying, and sudden destruction is going to happen. Okay? You're going to be up there partying. It's going to happen just like it did early in the year. You said, I'll be back out. You may went on vacation from your job for a few days and said, I'll see y'all Tuesday or Wednesday. Next thing you know, you haven't seen your coworker since. Why? Because something sudden happened. And we're in those times where it's going to be continue of a sudden hit of sorrow that's going to continue upon here in Babylon the Great, which is aka America. Is going to happen upon the face of the earth, because Esau's kingdom is getting brought down. And like I said, these different presidents are bringing forth different phases. Now, it may be a division amongst America if Trump don't want to leave office. I mean, as far as, it's going to be sectioned off. We just don't know what's about to go down. But we do know through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that it's going to be another mandatory lockdown. We're going to know mandatory vaccination is going to come about. It's going to be bringing forth for preparation of what? The mark of the beast. Because this vaccination it's getting ready. It's ramped up for it. Through the spirit, we see these things. Through the spirit, we see that of Trump, Biden, all these guys are getting ready to implement and bring forth these policies, okay, as it says in Daniel 8 and 25. All right, so our people think they're in good case, and now and sudden destruction is finna come upon them. But like I say, we have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing and knowing that the Lord have our back. But we got to do we got to be doing what we have to do, the things here, you know, to receive that mercy. You know, you don't want to fall off right at the end. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, you know. But you know, Lord willing, this was edifying, because like I say, we finna get out this thing, man. But like I say, we got to go through Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, before that happens. You know, so we got to spiritually prep. You know, we should be, you know, constantly dwelling in the spirit and amongst brothers. You know, but with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Baha, Rahakadash. Hey, Shalom.